Hey there, everyone. It's Tabby, aka Octavia. Okay. All right, y'all. This is what I got. We got some folks here who they think they're funny. Okay. They think they're hilarious. They're childish. They're childish AF, and they play games. But see, these games are twisted, illegal, and they run deep. So I'm going to start little by little. We're going to start with the Microsoft Hotmail, Microsoft MSN becoming a workplace email, okay? They stole it. The Department of State employees, Leonard Travis Ferris, John Atkins, and whomever else was involved, they stole my personal emails so that they could play games and be on Skype. Okay? That's the reason why Skype was closed, because they figured out a long time ago that wasn't me. They've just been trying to cause conflict here. And see, my neighbors are in on this stuff, and that's why the dog's barking. They've been trying to hide all of these things, be deceitful with the moonlight here. Who is it? It's a Leo, okay? And it's a hermit energy. This Leo is Leonard Travis Ferris. This hermit energy is William Bill, otherwise known as Bill Burdock, okay? Because they've been lying, because they're like, no, we don't want to choose you. You know why? Because they never chose me. But I am the Empress with the ring. They decided to go be lovers in the dark with each other, with themselves, or someone. I don't know whom, right? So what they did was they stole my personal email accounts, which were my names, Octavia D. Wright at MSN.com, because at that time, that was my name when I worked for the Department of State as a contractor, all right? Okay, so let's see. Clarify, they stole my personal email addresses. They stole my personal email addresses. We got a Knight of Cups, Messenger of Romance, and Invitations in the World. Wow. I never knew that. I never knew that that was the Knight of Cups that stole my information in the world. They wanted a beginning, okay? They wanted a beginning, a start, okay? We got military involved here, so that they can have many options, multiple options, all right? Let me also say that they stole my other email account. I had a Hotmail account. Like, I had that Hotmail account since the 90s, before I even worked as a contractor. They stole my Hotmail account and made it into government property. Why and how? Here's how. When you become a contractor at the Department of State, they tell you, before you log into this computer, everything that shows up on this computer is theirs. That's what they say, right? Okay, that's fine. You don't ever expect for them to say, now your email is mine. But that's what they did. Why did they do it? Because they were already doing something criminal. When you get the Microsoft system UI on your computer, right? It's Microsoft Windows, whichever number, fill in the blank, right? And I'm talking about 2000s here, okay? Fill in the blank. Now, they tell you, well, it's not a good idea for you to log into your emails at your desk, but everybody did it. Right? I wasn't the only one. Everybody did it. You're at work for X amount of hours a day. I had a business that I ran during outside of the job that I needed to check on. If I have orders, if my clients are canceling on me for our meetings or our appointments that I have scheduled, I'm checking on these different things, and I'm bored, right? So I'm looking at my emails and I'm closing out the window. I look in the email closer. I know that not only is the people who work in my office are looking at my computer. I know that. Also, diplomatic security is looking at my computer, because I used to be friends with diplomatic security. And they used to stop by my desk and be like, oh, so you doing this, this, and that. And I would just blush and start getting hot. Because now you're coming to me to tell me that you specifically are looking at my computer to monitor what I do on my computer. So, but that didn't stop me. Okay, that didn't stop me because I'm still a grown adult, right? And I'm putting my information out there because I know that was my choice. That was my choice. But what they were doing was when they got the Microsoft database, the Microsoft computer Windows to run, that was supposed to be in my name and for me, right? Instead, if you were the cute girl in the office, I'm just gonna keep it 100 with y'all. Hashtag 1,000% real. If you were the cute girl in the office, they would talk to the men, the guys that purchased, the people that purchased the Microsoft licenses for Windows installment on your computer. They would talk to them and they would have them mismanage it. Oh, just mismanage it. Just say that you lost her license. That license was supposed to be logged in, right, under whomever had the computer's name, and it was supposed to or should have stayed at your desk with you. That became rules and regulations. All of a sudden, mine was missing. I said, okay, well, order me a new one. Oh, it doesn't just work like that, Octavia, da, 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 da. So then I found out, oh, they did order me a new one. So then it was installed on my desk when I wasn't present, right, in the office. It was installed on my desk. And what he did was, his name was Brad. He put it under his name. He put my computer, my Windows login under his name, and his name was Brad McKinney or Brad MC, something like that. And he worked on the 3rd floor. He didn't even work on our floor. He worked for Amy. And they stole. Tell us about Brad. It was Brad in this whole scenario. Look, chained to the devil. Yeah. Chained to the devil, because that's identity theft. That's identity theft. That's identity fraud. Chained to the devil. Queen of Cups. That's who he is. He is the one who installed the Microsoft account on my computer. Then what they did was, look, watch me work. He was the one that was like, watch me work. Why? Because it's funny. It's funny to white men in the office when they mistreat the cute girl. They childish as fuck. And he wanted to be a part of the group, a part of the gang. He did. And he got to be. Okay? Because he was in on it. Now, they did this to make money with the 10 of Pentacles here. Because it was more than one person involved in this. It had to be a string or a chain of people who knew about this, all right? And now they're mentally stuck. With the 8 of Swords here, they surrounded by truths. They're mentally stuck because now I'm online. Now I have visible personality. Now I'm speaking. Now I'm talking about my truths, and that's causing them to be all stuck up in their head. What we gonna do? Everybody gonna know the truth. It wasn't her. It wasn't her with this reciprocity avenue, 6 of Pentacles. It wasn't me. That was the Queen of Cups back then. It was them. And they call themselves having future plans to do this to me again if I get a computer or a PC, which they've been keeping me broke. Trust and believe broke, okay? They trying to keep this going with this strength card here, this crap that they've been, oh no, see, I was given to her. I was balancing the situation between her and Brad. But it was never me. It was always Brad, okay? And that's why the strength card is coming out here, because this is Leo. This is what he does to recharge himself so that he can prance around and prowl around and pretend to be Octavia. This is how he was doing it, including with the people here who stole my emails in the first place, possibly military employees. Whomever they are, they having a tower moment here. And they under judgment, okay? Because they've been keeping me in the hangman energy, okay? So there's a tower moment. That's why I said in the last video, and the start of this one, we're going to start it out slowly. And we're going to get all of this stuff out going way, way, way far back. Because this has been going on entirely too long, okay? They've been trying to keep me in this hangman energy so I cannot do anything online because it's them. It's always been them. They never allowed it to be me. Well, let me also say the Hermit is involved with this as well. The Hermit is the one who has been the hangman. And maybe that's the reason they did it for, is because look, and the hangman at the top of the deck. Hangman the Hermit. So the Hermit was at the bottom of the deck and the Hangman was at the top of the deck. And then we got the Hangman T in reverse, okay? Which is supposed to be representation of me, Octavia. But it's not me. It's not me. It hasn't been me. What they've been doing is they haven't been allowing me to use any device, not a phone, nothing with data. And back in the day when I used to log on to my email, that's before you could log into your email as an app on your phone. We didn't have that back then. You had data, yes, you could surf the internet. We didn't have the apps where you could be like, okay, I'm going to log into this app, this, and that. It was only for your work email back then. It was only for your work email back then. And you couldn't like switch it from like mobile to desktop data and all of that. You couldn't do all of that back then. So they decided before Leonard Travis Ferris retired, he decided, well, we're going to make all of her MSN accounts, Hotmail accounts in her name, mine. So he's the reason why I can't get into my accounts. And they've been trying to do this to me again. Oh, you don't exist online. You don't exist. But not only that, they keep trying to stop me and block me from working. So every time I make an account somewhere to apply for a job, they come in because they have my devices hacked almost immediately. As soon as they find out I'm logging in through a new device, they hack it. How is it that easy that they can hack into my device? How is it that simple for them? They hack it immediately and cause me all kind of trouble. They cause the system to lag. They cause the device to heat up terribly hot. They won't let it charge, right? Or they make it charge slow. They do all types of stuff. I've had any scenario you can think of, I've been through. The app crashes. The app is stuck. On my new device, it's just stuck. It just sits there. The screen freezes, and then I can't do anything but turn it completely off and restart it again, especially with Facebook. Okay, so you can't tell me Facebook ain't a whole place where they getting into people's systems, to hack into devices. Okay, so they stole the MSN account so that they can have forward movement in this game that they've been playing against me with this chariot energy, or to put my devices or to put my stuff into a car, to claim that I was a car. But it wasn't me, it was Brad. Now I'm going to tell you, his name was Bradley, Bradley. Now, isn't that the last name of that game that looks like this? Milton Bradley, isn't that the last name of that person? Okay, yeah, it ain't me. The chariot, the page of wands. So they did that to claim here that this card person is a young person with the page of wands here. But it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Not in this case, in this scenario, I never did anything with. So nowadays you can log into your YouTube. You can drive and make videos while you're, in your car. And I never did stuff like that. I never did anything like that. You had a camera on your phone back in the day. Let's see. The last phone I had was what? Sprint Nextel. No, it wasn't even Sprint. It was Nextel. Nextel had a contract. I had a Nextel phone, right? Then Sprint bought Nextel, possibly the reason why this car yellow, so that they could lie, so that they could be deceitful, because Leonard Travis Ferris has been lying to the entire country with this color yellow, claiming that his illusions and his dreams that he causes people are real, and he is the real spiritual truth, when it's fake. Leonard Travis and that yellow fake spiritual dream, it's fake. I'm tired of saying it. It's fake. He's doing it so that he can have glory, so that he can have justice, Spirit is saying, so that he can be the one that has all the fame. And notice that it landed on judgment. It landed on judgment. So that he could have the false family, right? With happily fulfilled place, and this Queen of Swords here that works with the false family. That's military issues. That's military rules and stuff. That Queen of Swords energy is a military, or was a military employee. that was a part of my life, because my father is military, retired military. This man has done he's gone through all of this trouble to sabotage me my whole entire life. Because when he came to me as a child and invaded my dreams, I told him he was a lie. I said, "You a lie. You're not even real. This old dark, shady, foggy ass dreams. We used to talk to each other back then. Now he come invade your dreams. It's no talking. It's silent. It's silent. That's because his daughter can't speak. His daughter in real life, she's a mute. She cannot speak. She does American Sign Language. And she makes a whole 2,000 different faces when she's pissed off and angry or she doesn't like you. Because trust me, I seen all 2,003 of them when I met her, when he retired. Oh, she was pissed at me. And I didn't know nothing about this girl. Her father lied to her whole life. Zoe, Z-O-E, you're a lie. And so is your father. Rachel, I don't know if her name is Zoe Rachel or Rachel Zoe or whatever. Maybe she got those names in her name, her middle name, right? I didn't say she's Rachel Zoe on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I did not say that. I said this girl's name is Zoe. And Rachel has something to do with it, whether that's her middle name or her nickname, or maybe her online name. I don't know how, but those are the names. That's it. Leonard Travis Farrell's daughter, who is a mute. She cannot speak. And he has been having his child compete against me, the truth. What I dream is the truth. He has just been stalking and monitoring me in my dreams, using military stuff, using federal government stuff, things, technology, technically, okay, so that he can then go run and recreate it in this color yellow programming that he does. And he's under spiritual judgment for this mess. I cannot make it up. Why would I lie? This person is a fool. He doesn't believe in the God. He doesn't believe in the afterlife. He's not healed. He's lying, claiming that we're soulmates. Oh, look, see, now we're soulmates here. But it's not the truth. He's lying. He's recreating spiritual realm in a program. That's why I put on there false matrix. This person just wants to have access to this color or something, maybe. And this is really him. Grief and sorrow. That's what he does, grief and sorrow. And he doesn't think that he should allow me to work. Oh, well, they've been blocking me from applying to jobs. Tell me, Spirit, they've been blocking me from applying to jobs. The Dark Empress. Who is it? I don't know. Blocking me from applying to jobs. Every time I make an account, a hierophant or a religious group, every time I make an account, they go in it, they change the password, they delete my job applications. Yeah, the sun, the dark. Yeah, Clarity Way, okay? So that they can have a party. Oh, she made an account? Okay, we're going to go have a party. It's a party place, 3 of Cups. We're going to go have a party. We're going to claim that we working with her. And I never get a job. That's why I'm sitting here on government benefits, welfare, and they think it's funny. They're like, oh no, she's black. You know, these men, they got racist mindsets. They swear to God they don't. She black. We're going to make her angry as hell. Watch, Spirit. They're trying to make me angry. They've been trying to make me angry. Death card. They've been trying to make me angry. Death card. Death card twice. They've been trying to make me angry. Why? So that they can have money. They did some kind of bet on me. Let me stop this here and then just make another video because this is entirely too long. You know, I do want to, we already have the conclusion. They judgment. What's the conclusion? The conclusion, they want to be my side piece with this soulmates connection place. So that because they're tired. 9 of Wands, they want access to my energy. They want access to anything that I'm doing. Yeah, but they want to hide it with the Moon. They don't want people to know that that's what they've been doing. Yeah, and they doing magic or programming code or something so that they can move forward here with the magician landing on the chariot, possibly with this black and yellow card. Yeah. And I'm aware of this with the high priestess. And then what was this? And they're in constant communication with someone with this quick communication guardians, 8 of Wands, saying, don't pick her. Don't pick her. Don't talk to her. Don't do this. Don't that. So that they can backstab and betray me, right? Don't pick her so that they can backstab and betray me, the hermit energy, so that they can be the fool and they can have a new start so that they can sleep. Or a spirit gonna put this to sleep with the 4 of Swords. What's the conclusion? Yeah. Leave it all behind, 8 of Cups. They're going to have to leave this 3 of Cups. It's a party place, claiming that they got so much love and emotions and compassion for me, and they're my supporters. Yeah, Ace of Cups. That's what they want. They want the Ace of Cups. Whomever it is in this 9 of Pentacles energy. They want the Ace of Cups. Please clarify who this is in the 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. The Queen of Wands, okay? That's what this is all about. Don't give her her genealogy. Don't give her any truth and clarity. Don't give her deep understanding and wisdom with this Ace of Cups. Don't give her a new cup of love and innovation. Don't give it to her. Give it to me. And then I'll be a hoe. I'll F every last one of you and SUCK or DICK and even let you booty bang me. Come on now, just give it to me. That's what they've been doing here. Okay, so I'm going to keep telling on them because they keep messing with me. Every time they do stuff to me, whether I see it, know it or not, and trust and believe, when they get quiet, I know what the F is going on. They doing something. I ain't dumb. I wasn't born yesterday. I didn't go to LD classes and I didn't ride the damn short bus. This is Leonard Travis Ferris with his fake ass illusions. And then he gives it to everybody else but me because he know I will be in there yelling and screaming, telling him, you're a lie, you're fake. And he's been doing this to me my whole life because I told him this when I was 3 and 4 years old, 5 years old at the most. You are lying. You are lying to people. This is not real. I've been telling him that and I'm going to keep telling him that.